Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over for Pokemon as a whole. We've got some new DLC rumors to go over for the Generation 9 games in regards to the third legendary. We have a ton of new Pokemon Unite leaks to go over, some new Pokemon being added to the game. Probably going to get revealed on Pokemon Day anyway, but either way, a lot of stuff to talk about. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try to hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over the new DLC rumors for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, all about the third legendary, what it could be based off, and also more links towards the terrestrialization phenomenon and stuff like that. Either way, it was posted by Soul Silver Art saying, to me, the terrestrial symbol does look like a turtle from a top-down view. Also, looking at turtle shells, I'd be very surprised if the third legendary Pokemon wasn't a turtle. Look at all of those hexagonal plates, and in the minor game, Wartortle-like tail and the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet third legendary gets clearer. So I can kind of see the resemblance between the body shape of a turtle and also the kind of symbol of the terrestrialization. I think it's a little bit of a reach, but I think the hexagonal thing in the middle definitely has links to the kind of hexagonal sort of patterns on turtle shells. I definitely think it's going to be a turtle, what the legendary is based off. I mean, it's what it kind of looks like in the Scarlet and Violet book, and it's also what all the kind of hints are pointing towards. Although at the same time, we do know, because of what Riddler Q said, that Paradox Suicune and Paradox Virizion are not going to look like what they do look like in the Scarlet and Violet book, if that makes sense. The images of what they look like in the books are not going to be what they actually look like in the games. That's what Riddler Q said. So that could be the same sort of thing applied to the third legendary. You know, we see this thing on top of this orb, potentially Area Zero. It looks like a turtle, whatever. Could look completely different to that. We're not really too sure. We don't have really an idea on the typing or anything. We've not really got any riddles to go over that Riddler Q has posted about that. So we're not really too sure. So again, it might not even look like the image in the book. We then have Soul Silver saying, check out this whole thread for more of the third legendary's look and where it could come from. So yeah, basically just talking about how it has more of a reference to like turtles and stuff, all that stuff. It says the eyes seems to have stars in it as well, has more fur in the form of a mane, and it seems to have spikes on its head. Also on the side of the sphere you can see clouds and mountains, which is the earth. So there's sea on one side and earth on the other side. We can see one small claw slash hand either coming out or on top of the bigger sphere, which looks a lot like the Terra Orb. Then the big crown possibly on its back on its smaller shell. Above that crown is the terrestrial star. The third legendary is probably a monogame terrestrial king. And then very interesting that it's also depicted being ridden. Maybe we'll be able to ride like Koraidon and Miraidon, so it could take more of a lizard slash turtle slash snake look. Maybe because the deep parts of Area Zero are so dangerous, we have to ride the third legendary because Koraidon and Miraidon can't do it there, or maybe, I don't know. Then says maybe it's actually related to the box legendaries, as most third legendaries have traditionally been. So again, just more kind of ideas about it being linked to a turtle and everything. And then Soul Silver Art saying, alternatively, if you turn the symbol, it kind of just looks like one of the single plates on the turtle's back too. And then this is just kind of like a gif of a turtle. But what is quite interesting is that on the actual image for the third legendary, there are like planets and stuff in the background, which I didn't really notice before. Like we have a planet here, which is what I guess based on Saturn, and then we have another planet here, another planet here. So I don't know if that's just kind of depicting the size of this thing and how big it actually is, or if it's something actually to do with space. Not really too sure, because we have Polar Enthusiast here saying it'd be quite funny twist if the third legendary from Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet is entirely Area Zero and it floats out of the ground to take you on. I mean, this easily could be Area Zero. This could be the hexagonal room that we spoke about quite a lot. I could definitely see that being a possibility. And then we also have PokePower here saying, not an unreasonable idea. Zygarde is the obvious thought, but the blacked out letters make me think of Ultra Beast and Peony's letter from another world. Regardless, it seems to evoke being giant if the surrounding planets are anything to go by. So again, I didn't really realize it, but this seems to be like some sort of space kind of background. So I'm not sure if that's going to be talking about like portals and stuff to like other realms or dimensions or whatnot. I really don't know. Maybe that's how the Paradox Pokemon came here, whether they are imagination or not, who knows. But yeah, I think this just might be kind of showing the actual size of this thing. If this is actually Area Zero, then this thing is going to be absolutely massive. I mean, we got Eternatus, which was huge as well, so we're not kind of it's not crazy to see these massive legendary Pokemon in Pokemon games, but it is the third legendary. It's the kind of creator of the terrestrialization idea, gimmick, whatever. So it's going to be a pretty big dude probably. But yeah, really interesting stuff to go over. Very likely to be a turtle. But anyway, let's move on to the big Pokemon Unite leaks. Of course, if you're not too bothered about Pokemon Unite, then this isn't for you. But if you are, there's a lot of new Pokemon that have just been leaked for the MOBA. And again, these are probably all going to get revealed on Pokemon Day, because of course that is pretty close now. I mean, it's only a few weeks away. But this was all tweeted out by HDvee. So definitely go give them a follow if you are a big fan of Pokemon Unite and you want to see all the latest leaks and stuff. But either way, Pokemon Unite Datamine leaks Lapras Rideable Mon. So Lapras is a new playable character to Pokemon Unite. Again, a lot of people will think that this has some sort of indication about it returning to Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. As much as I would love Lapras to be in the Generation 9 DLC, I don't think it appearing in Pokemon Unite has any kind of, like, theme or anything like that. I think it is literally just two separate things. But anyway, got Lapras here using a couple of attacks and stuff, and yeah, you can ride it and whatnot. But yeah, Lapras being a playable character is actually really cool. I'm a big fan of that. Next up, we also have Goomy, Sliggoo, and Goodra making their appearance in Pokemon Unite as well. Pokemon Unite Datamine leaks Goodra pictures. So yeah, we have Goomy here, we have Sliggoo, and then we have Sliggoo using some sort of attack. And then here we have Goomy attacking Lucario, I think, and then Goodra here using its kind of like tentacle things, whatever. Also summons a rain cloud as well, because obviously that's how Sliggoo evolves into Goodra, so maybe that's something to do with how you evolve it or whatnot. We then also have 4 Pokemon found in PTS, Lapras, Goodra, Umbreon, and Chandelure, 3 defenders and 1 attacker. So Umbreon and Chandelure also going to be playable characters in the Pokemon Unite update. Again, this is probably going to get announced on Pokemon Day, because with Pokemon Day, we usually get Unite stuff, Masters stuff, Pokemon Go stuff. Would not surprise me if these 4 Pokemon were announced on Pokemon Day. I think Pokemon Day is going to be massive this year, by the way. I think there's going to be so much stuff announced. Not in terms of, like, brand new games, but just, like, new stuff about games. I think we're going to get a lot of stuff, you know, with, like, the Scarlet and Violet DLC, potentially Pokemon Sleep, Detective Pikachu 2, all this Unite stuff, whatever Ridley was talking about. There's so much new stuff that could get revealed. This is Umbreon, images, gameplay, I guess. Again, I'm really looking forward to seeing Umbreon in Pokemon Unite. It's definitely a game that I want to pick up again, but I've heard so many bad things about it lately. I'm not sure if it's going to be something that I'm going to jump in anytime soon, but it's cool to see Umbreon and Espeon now in Pokemon Unite. So I think there's a couple of evolutions now. And then we also have El Chico Eevee showing, what is it called, Litwick here. So obviously Litwick evolving into Chandelure and stuff like that, whatnot, and all that stuff. So that's all the Pokemon Unite leaks. Again, some new playable characters, which is really cool to see, especially if you're a Pokemon Unite fan. You're going to be really enjoying this, obviously. And then finishing things off, we also have this image as well for kind of like the Lapras and the Goodra. Again, just extra artwork and stuff for them. Really, really like the Unite artwork. I've always really enjoyed that. It's something that I'm a big fan of. So going to be really cool to see those in the games. And then the last thing that I wanted to go over is this. It was tweeted out by HDvee, saying, HDvee note, with the new Valentine's Day event in Pokemon Go, which is of course taking place soon, I believe. You are now able to deposit Furfrou Heart Trim as a shiny in Pokemon Home for the first time. So a little bit of a Pokemon Home kind of update there. You can now deposit this Furfrou form as a shiny in Pokemon Home. And then I don't know why for the rest of the class. Could someone explain in detail as to why? You have been unable to deposit its forms into bank as they automatically revert, so could only get them in home by sending them from Go. Heart Trim is always exclusive to Valentine's Day, but Shiny Furfrou wasn't added until last September, so you've been able to change form. So again, if you're trying to collect every single shiny form, something new you can try and get. Anyway, though, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. I really do appreciate it. Leave your comments about everything that we went over in today's video. What are your thoughts on the 3rd Legendary? What would you like to be based off? Again, I think a turtle could be a really cool idea for it. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. It's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.